Look at the picture. See the skull. Visible Frankenstein controls. The Brain Thoughts Broadcasting Radio. The Frankenstein Earphone Radio. The latest new skull reforming to contain all Frankenstein controls.
Well, welcome back to Frankenstein Control. It is our first show in a while, and it's our first show in the new year.
Yeah.
That's
a little bit of a vacay.
entirely the reason it's our first show in a while, because there's shit tons of holiday stuff to do. And to finish.
It was that Brer and Reef. It was that Brer and Reef moment. That rare and brief moment between pandemic variants that we actually were able to go see some loved ones, and that was nice.
Yeah. Lots happened already in the new year so far. Like Bob Saget died. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I grew up watching America's Funniest Home Videos with him on there. I mean, I had a lot of good childhood memories of watching that show with my folks, and in honor of his life, I heard ABC will be releasing a whole bunch of montages, just footage of classic Funniest Home Videos content, which means lots and lots of grainy archival footage of 80s and 90s dads getting just absolutely nailed in the balls by
By kids in bowl cuts.
everything from like baseballs to like debris from the Challenger explosion.
Oh my gosh.
That's all I remember from that show is dads getting hit in just taking one in the beans.
Yeah.
But the Challenger explosion.
Which was in 86, and the show didn't start till 89.
Oh. Wait, that's the year Way was born.
I mean,
It is the year
yeah.
we was born.
Things take a while to fall.
Yeah, they do.
What if all three of us are reincarnations of the people who died in that explosion?
Oh my god.
Despite the fact that we're all born 3 to 4 months apart.
It takes some
individually.
time. The souls, they got to go through central processing.
Yeah. Well, some of them didn't die immediately. They just floated around in space half dead.
No, it's just Koenma was busy fucking around at the Dark Tournament for 3 years and took ourselves some time to get processed into our new bodies.
I've always wondered what the rule with reincarnation was. Like, do you find a pregnant person and go into that baby and get reborn, or do you have to? Is that fetus already a person? And you have to
You're
go
getting
find
into some
someone.
fucking abortion shit that I don't want to get in the weeds with this crap.
Backpedal. Life begins at conception.
It does not.
It absolutely fucking does
Oh,
not.
great. We all made our staunch fucking statements. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to debate abortion in the comments.
No lives matter. Blood for the blood god.
Oh, no.
That is my political and religious belief.
Oh, my God. Do you have any other fucking 80s tragedies to name off?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Well then, welcome back to the pottiest podcast that ever potted. It's Frankenstein Control! I'm your host, Taylor Russell. To my right is B-Rye.
I am B-Rye.
And to my left is Ada.
I am AdaBot 5000.
We're shaking
Please
it up.
Insert anime.
We'll insert some anime. Don't worry, Adabot.
Y2K took...
Insertion anime. Where are you looking at my
The web browsing history,
yes,
yes.
where are you looking at my history?
Because I am Google.
She didn't clear search history just like Galadriel.
I'm a fool!
Just because you open up, incognito don't mean shit, baby. I know everything. I know all that weird crap you looking up.
I shop in incognito mode.
Yeah.
So I don't get targeted ads
Yeah.
for everything I'm looking at.
I don't know, like, the longer I've just been fucking around with... It's provided me an amusing glimpse into worlds I never thought I'd see. Just because I've viewed such a wide variety of crazy shit on, like, Amazon and stuff that the targeted ads are like, you might like this. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Let's go and see. And it's fun. And you know what? I much prefer getting weird shit referred to me than shit I literally just bought.
You know, I will say my eclectic interests and the reasons that I watch things really, whatever algorithm is trying to keep up with me, I'm putting it through its paces. So whatever my
Don Cheadle will never survive.
Yeah, the results that my Hell World algorithms give me because of shit like that is it's always like, you thought I'd like that? Or it's like it's never sure where to place me. Because like liking one gun thing will mean you're a conservative asshole. Here's a bunch of alt-right neo-Nazi shit.
Yeah.
And like,
well, B-Right, you really should stop liking guns on Facebook.
but they have the best pages.
And then posting in the comments won't back down from my cold dead hands. Just a very,
we don't dial 911 in this house.
Yeah.
We dial 357.
Yeah, that's
like that meme. It was like, when my grandma fell down the stairs, we just shot her.
It is true, we did. I'm sorry, Grandma.
Don't
She
forget
lived.
your,
She just is really mad at us now.
Don't forget your Punisher logo with the thin blue line.
Now that we've had...
I want to commission a T-shirt of Hatsune Miku wearing a Blue Lives Matter Punisher skull T-shirt.
That's fucking hilarious. I love that. That's so funny.
I told you that I have a real, actual like plate carrier patch of Sailor Moon. Like,
Yeah, with a big old AR-15.
Yeah, saying like to destroy evil or some shit like that. It's great.
Yeah, I find the idea of a Hatsune Miku wearing a Blue Lives Matter, like, blue thin line t-shirt funny. Mm-hmm. But the fact of the matter is, there's a number of people out there who would say Blue Lives Matter in earnest, with every fiber of the beam, and then also have a Hatsune Miku as, like, their internet avatar.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, just
we live in a wacky, wild, wonderful world,
You just add the
don't we?
context that she got the shirt because she killed somebody for it.
Oh!
So, like, it's a trophy rather than a statement that she personally believes.
I think it would be really funny and just to see people trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, I mean, just in a vacuum, without any context at all, it's a really funny image. It's very good. Oh, my God. So, it has been a while since we all gathered at the ye old table. We discussed the Christmas couch, and then we fell down many a gun until we arrived here today. Mm-hmm. Hey, I know. What was the old take, you guys? What was the
Crimbus Hall.
Yeah, the hall. There we go.
This.
What'd you get, Ada?
I have a bag of shit.
You got a bag of shit.
She always has a bag of
I got
shit.
a big ol' some eyeballs.
You got big googly eyes.
A weird unicorn thing called Fuzzy Tails.
Fuzzy Tails.
Yeah, spelled Fuzzee. And it was born on 7-Eleven, whatever it is.
Thing looks like a
Kadabra. Come ride on my back, we'll ride along the sea in a magical path to fun. Will you be my bestie?
Yes.
Is what she says.
That thing looks like an eye.
Let me see.
It's got like a weird like,
oh yeah, it
but
does.
behind the size of the horn, it's got like a weird forehead bulge, like it's been headbutting the wall.
It's got a melon like a beluga whale.
And I got a bunch of candy and like $500.
Nice.
So that's pretty nice.
I got a new nice pair of boots from my dad, and I got a yoga mat, and I got and I also I should preface that the yoga mat that I got is extremely thick and giant, so with the express intention that it can also be a guest bed. It's basically a foam roll-up mattress.
You're sleeping where I sweat.
R.I.P. to anybody sleeping on that.
You have a guest room with a bed in it, right?
Yeah. Well, no. See, I hate air mattresses, so I thought it was a thing that I could bring when I travel because it comes with a little.
That's
sling.
an important distinction.
Yes.
Okay, that is an important distinction.
I almost think air mattresses are a pointless invention because you just wake up on the floor anyway. Just sleep on the floor. Just cut the fucking middleman out.
If you buy a shitty air mattress.
All of them are shitty.
They're not.
The best air mattress does that.
What I got is pretty good. It don't do that to me.
That might be a you problem, B-Rye.
I've never had a non-shitty air mattress.
That's because you're always carrying at least 12 knives. They always puncture in the damn mattress, you dummy.
He's got to have a sleeping knife.
He gotta have his sleeping knife. Yes. B-Rice sleeping knife. Good lord, man. No, air mattress, I'm good, though. If you got the right kind, you just gotta shop around like I did.
Well, see, here's another thing. in order to get a good quote-unquote air mattress, it has to be an expensive one. And that is not the kind of thing I'm willing to spend a lot of money on.
I am, because I'm going to use it for guests, and I feel like I don't want to put my guests through that kind of thing. So that's why I
don't want to make your guests sleep on a yoga mat. Be right.
See how we turn that around on you?
Either way, you're just going to have Pumpkin screaming in your face for hours and hours until he's raspy, like he always does.
If you die, though, Pumpkin will burp in your mouth and you come back to life like Halle Berry.
That's basically
great movie.
Extremely simplified version of the plot of a Sanderson novel called Warbreaker.
A kitty burps in someone's mouth and they become a warbreaker?
No, but you can use something called photochromic breath and make a dead body come back to life, but it's not really back to life. It's more of just a puppet. But.
Oh. That's kind of like this one character, or rather this series of characters in Tails Gets Trolled. Yeah.
You finally read it?
I watched... I watched a very long breakdown video of it
what
while
is this?
I worked. Well, because that's what I do. That's how I consume media now.
Yeah.
It's just I listen to people talk about it while I work because I got no time to watch the thing, and I'm never gonna know anything about some things if I don't do this. So,
What is this? I'm not even sure what you were.
Oh my God!
Tails Gets Trolled is a.
Yeah, this was just a series of words.
It's a cringy looking MS Paint DeviantArt comic
involving Tails from Hedgehog.
Tails from Sonic,
right?
As well as a whole bunch of other characters from various medias. That somehow is actually really good.
Yes,
like it starts off weird and terrible, but apparently it goes places where it's like, this is brilliant.
Yeah. Okay, I won't say brilliant, but it becomes very creative and very fun. Like it goes from like silly comic about Tails and Shadow trying to get revenge on a bunch of trolls to every cartoon character in the fucking universe making a better movie than Space Jam 2. And like cartoon and video game characters teaming up to fight the trolls, and all the characters have bizarre powers.
Yeah.
And it gets weirder and weirder. Long story short, there's like this cult within the story that I think it was Porky was a part of, but it might have been Elmer Fudd. No, it was Elmer Fudd. And they have this weird ability where like they can like push these like they can push some of their nerves out of their hands like puppet strings, and like in like if there's a dead body nearby, they could take control of that dead body and use them like a marionette. But they could use all the powers of
Elmer
the
Fudd
thing.
can do this.
Elmer Fudd can do this.
Just to clarify.
Well, you can't give him the credit for that. That's just Elmer Fudd in canon.
Yeah, it's true. Chuck Jones.
That's why he's always trying to kill other Looney Tunes with his shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
He was
So
trying
he
to
can
gain
control
Bugs' unlimited power.
Yeah.
Because that's like what they did was that you can use all of the powers of no matter how strong the dead person is. If you take them over, like...
That's fucking straight up stolen from Naruto. That is like the 12 Paths of Pain right there.
The 12 Paths of Master Pain.
Master Pain, it is an honor to have you beating random people in our town. Hey guys, how's it going? Ooh!
Yeah, the whole there's like this whole crazy fucking thing where there's just tons of intrigue between all these characters, and you wouldn't expect it with this hilarious 12-year-old DeviantArt MS Paint style.
Yeah. I have
like
to look that up now.
Very clearly drawn with a mouse cursor instead of with an art tablet. And
so it looks like the horrible drawings of Chris Chan where he had Coach
Chris
McGurk
Chan.
as the police officer
Better
character.
than that. Very few things get worse than that.
That's a low bar. So.
And it's better than Chris Chan in the regard that it's very self-aware.
Yeah.
But like... it hits that really sweet spot where it's just self-aware enough.
Yeah.
Like, it takes itself just seriously enough, and it's just self-aware enough.
That's...
Where, like, there's this one scene early in the comic where Shadow is doing something, I can't remember what. Like, he's doing something with his hands, and everybody thought that it looked like he was knitting, and so they made fun of the artist for like, oh, he looks like he's knitting. And so later in the comic, when everybody's shown like having a bit of downtime, Shadow's knitting, and it's a hobby of his.
That's funny. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good shit.
Yeah, the guy has a pretty good sense of humor about his work. So like, yeah, it's funny. It's also very because they're fighting trolls. They're internet trolls, so they use what are called words of power. Mm-hmm. And the words of power are all slurs.
Oh god!
Actual slurs?
Actual slurs.
Oh dear.
They're said with, so if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, look out.
Yeah.
I don't want it to bombard you when
That's an important disclaimer to warn people. That's a good trigger warning up front.
Yes,
is
the bad guys will shout words of power at them, and like it'll like make their heads explode and shit.
Learn the words of power inside Corvinion. Sent by the Greybeards. You go there, you wind in, you walk up to the thrumming dragon stone. You can tell, and like all the fucking magic flows into you, and it says "word learned," and it's a fucking really bad racial slur.
Yeah, the whole fucking story is absolutely insane, and I'm glad I learned about it because it was like, this is just a fun ride. This is a goofy ass ride, and I'm glad I got to see it. So
I wonder.
Yeah, that's Tails Gets Trolled. Put the face on, you know the one.
Yeah,
there he is.
I'm also thinking of the Bugs Bunny. Can you put that on a coaster?
Oh yeah, and the part where they're all driving in the car and the car's
Tom.
all quiet, and then Tom's like, "Did you know even though with seatbelts being invented, people die in car accidents all the time?" I just think about that a lot.
That's Tom the cat saying that.
Yeah,
That is hysterical.
like Tom from Tom and Jerry. That's where that meme with Tom making the face.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay.
Dude, a shitload of memes come from Tails Gets Trolled.
Okay.
Okay. You'll be shocked at the number of panels where you're like, oh my god, that's where that's from.
I gotta look this up now. I've never heard of this, or maybe I have and just tuned it out because I had too much stuff going on in my brain, and I was like, I just can't handle that right now. I'll ask him about it later.
It's a good fun time. Tails Gets Trolled, a secret work of genius.
The whole controlling people and using their powers. Yet again, I know I just made a Skyrim joke, but it also there's a spell in Skyrim where it's more of a perk in Skyrim in the necromancy tree, called Dead Thrall. And usually when you engage in necromancy in that game...
They become a goofy skeleton?
No, you raise somebody
and
then
they go...
bodies are single use, and they dissolve into ashes upon their re-expiration. But Dead Thrall basically allows you to permanently resurrect a dead body, or to resurrect the same person multiple times without it destroying their body. And the reanimated dead person has access to all of their abilities that they had in life. So there's an entire Wikipedia article on the Skyrim wiki
on who you could bring back with that,
on like the best characters to save and murder, specifically once you have Dead Thrall, so that you can have like super powerful zombie buddies.
That sounds dope. And what all necromancers in D&D should aspire to.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're playing in an evil campaign or things might get a little complex.
A little bit.
Although, it is fun just, imagining all the fun you can have with an undead army.
My goal
for fun.
My goal with Meeps in D&D back when I played as him, Meeps,
is to have that child soldier army. We know.
Well, no, so part of why I had Meeps be a anthropomorphic bat creature. Meeps, for the record, if you are not familiar, was my D&D character from my campaign that I played with these two several of our friends many years ago.
Oh God, it is many years ago now.
He was
like 6 years ago.
Oh fuck.
2015, 2016.
It's more than a decade.
It's not more than a decade.
Ah.
He was a custom
like
race anthropomorphic bat creature, and I wanted to distance my character creation from any suggestion of being a furry by insisting that Meeps is literally like a photorealistic bat, a gigantic bat on hind legs. Like he does not have like
he's a man bat.
Yeah, he doesn't have the cutesy art style that a lot of furries are drawn, and he literally if you Google little brown bat and imagine one 7 feet tall.
You could just say he's not hot.
Yes, he's not hot.
He's not a hot bat.
But
he's not a fuckable bat. He's not a submissive and breedable bat.
Yeah.
He's just a badass bat.
You know how dogs do really gross things and then just chill out happily, and you just handle whatever they do because it's a dog. You don't know any better.
I think a lot about that with animals. Just like they're just completely, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck at all. They'll fuck right in front of you, and they'll look you in the eye and be like, "What are you gonna do about it?"
Less so with the fucking, but I always sort of intended Meeps to have that, like he's clearly an animal, and when he commits atrocities in front of the other characters, they have to kind of give him a pass because he's just a goofy animal boy.
He doesn't know any better.
He doesn't know any better, which is why when we raided that one gang, the Ralph's boys, and we blew up, Ada used various trickery to blow up their hideout, and several of the gang members were fleeing in every direction, and I had Meep shoot several of them in the back and kill them as they were running away. And I remember Taylor going, "That's so mean."
Half of them were already on fire.
And I was like, he's gonna shoot them anyway.
They're bad. Meep said, "No, you not run, no." I might eat you, actually.
Yep.
We'll see. Oh yeah, and he talked like
Toki.
He talked like Toki from
Death Clock.
Yeah, from Metalocalypse. Little Tokies.
Did you kill that man, Meeps? I offered him a job as a dead body, and he accepted.
Speaking of dead bodies, we...
oh, you want to see one?
Yeah.
Hey, you kids want to see a dead body?
We've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, yeah, lots of dead bodies in that.
As Jen and I have been calling it, Yu Yu Hakushugi.
Yu Yu Hakushugi, why?
Because we're stupid.
Oh, okay.
No, Yugi Yugi Hakushugi.
Yugi Hakushugi.
Yugi Yugi Hakushugi.
You have to have a dumb name for the show you watch.
Yeah.
We always do.
Yeah. But that show's, like, actually really funny at times.
Yeah.
Like the
yeah, it's good. It's
there's some dark humor in it, as well as some like self-aware stuff. Mm-hmm. Like we got to the dark tournament.
Oh, that's the best. That's good shit.
There's a lot of bits where the announcer will say some shit and then be like, "Why did I even say that?" Like, I think there's one where there's like a tornado going on or some kind of wind, and she's like, "I don't know why I'm even bothering to announce."
Yeah, that she breaks the fourth wall a lot, for sure. She's a fun character, and I wonder how much of that is actually from the
how much is that the dubbers having fun, and how much of that is in the original.
Yeah. Well, there
was fucking eating while we're having a podcast right now?
It's Ada, of course she is.
ASMRing, you're fucking slapping, slobbering into the fucking microphone.
You probably wasn't able to hear it because it's just small crunchies.
Well, there was a similar good joke on...
there, the candy's away.
Good.
On that episode of Korra.
Ah! No!
Throwing trash at
Ada's throwing drill bits at me.
Drill bits?
Yeah, they're big and spinning and they hurt a lot.
There was a bit on Korra, Avatar Korra.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not the place that you go online to. That's Yahoo Answers 2.0.
No, not that.
That's Quora.
That's Quora.
It's Quora with a New York accent.
Hey, Quora! I saw Legend of Quora.
Love Avatar, Legend of Quora.
Avatar, I'm walking here.
Oh, watching here,
I'm bending here.
Yeah.
So you were watching Quora.
Well, no, there was a similar announcer bit on that show where like the bad guy attacks the arena during one of her pro bending matches, and the announcer's like, he's like, what are the bad guys? Equalists, I think. Like, equalist soldiers are in the booth right now. I'm currently peeing my pants.
Oh.
He's like still announcing during the attack.
Oh no! This was unrelated to the attack. I'm just pissing myself. Well, he's credited as P-Man.
Sure.
Man that pisses himself.
No, it's the end of Hereditary. You are P-Man.
Shut up. I was going to be like, who pees himself in Hereditary? I don't remember.
Probably a lot of people.
Me watching it.
Yeah, can't piss yourself when you don't have a head.
But it wasn't out of fear. It was submissive urination. I was being dominated by that film.
Oh, your body can piss itself.
It dominates your psyche.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to watch it. Mm-hmm. Lissa really wants me to watch that movie, Don't Look Up, or Look Up, or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. I think
Look Up, Don't Look Up, Maybe Look Up.
It's just called Up.
Schrodinger's Look Up.
Ed Asner.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's the new one with Jennifer Lawrence and the Leo boy.
DiCaprio.
Yes.
Decapitated.
Yes. It's the one. The premise is like a comet's coming, but it's like now times with Hell World, and the scientists who are, I believe, Leo and Jennifer Lawrence are like, everybody fucking get your shit together, this fucking comet's coming, and greed and hubris and Hell World makes it so that humanity is not able to like protect ourselves from the comet that kills us all.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And it's like, everyone says it's really funny. I don't doubt that it's really funny. I don't doubt that it's a very capable performance from everybody involved, but I am very afraid that it's exactly what would happen, and I don't care to be reminded of it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
Like
even the aliens aren't going to help us.
I'd rather not think about that.
They'll just steal all of our 7-Eleven cups and call it a day. Watch the big old meteor hit our planet and go, LOL.
There's another movie with a similar premise called Melancholia that is like a not funny at all. It's like a drama, and it's like really serious and sad, and it's like a rogue planet that's going to crash into Earth.
Wow, that's a lot. That's quite a bit of magnitude larger.
And there's like no hope for us.
That's some Majora's Mask shit.
I'm like, I don't want to watch this shit. I mean, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's objectively good.
I want to watch the scene when the planet hits the Earth, because that'll probably look cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
That's the main draw for movies like that.
Yeah,
I like watching disaster movies because it fascinates me.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just thinking about Armageddon again.
Oh no!
Like how towards the end, it almost seems like is this thing set in the 50s now?
Yeah.
'Cause it shows all these scenes of like rural America and stuff, and it's like this movie was made in like 2000 or something, or 1999, and all these people watching this meteor are like, it just seems like they're in a different time.
Yeah.
They have
We're gonna make Steve Buscemi play a pederast and send him to space.
Do they have like anachronistic clothing on or something? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
like
okay.
if you had a whole bunch of people and be like, okay, we're filming this scene and it's set in the 50s in rural America, what they were wearing is what you would put those characters in. It is. You pointed it out. You noticed
I
it.
did?
Yeah.
I
and there's even like a big picture of like JFK or something that looked new on a wall or something. Like, what is this?
Does like a meteor blast through the forehead of it? Like a meteoroid?
No.
It's like some sort of off-color joke about it?
Oh my god.
God, that's funny. That's really funny.
Oh, a meteor was behind it.
There's a Junji Ito story
about a meteor killing Kennedy.
No, about
the big giant horror world
the
coming.
rogue planet. It's like this hell world that's alive, and it's coming here specifically to eat and destroy Earth. And
why wouldn't it?
Like the person that discovers it names it after their daughter. Mm-hmm. So then when they're like, oh, it's actually coming here, they're like, it's all her fault. So it's like this mad dash to like try to get her, and like there's this homeless guy that's protecting her because he helped her once or something.
Yeah.
And it ends with the entire Earth being destroyed except for them in like a bunker that managed to survive. And it's like after a lot of crazy shit. Like there's so much impossible, stupid shit that they still survive from, and it's hilarious, and I love it. And at the end, they're all just in this bunker, and they're like, well, we survived a whole bunch of other impossible stuff. We'll probably get out of this too. Have fun, everyone.
So, anybody want to play Uno?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be really great if there was a movie where a big giant meteorite is coming towards Earth, and then like the military fires a big nuke at it, and then the meteor just pulls out a big giant Uno reverse card. And the missile goes back to Earth. I love that. Could you imagine a fucking... Because I'm... Okay, look, you have to imagine in my mind, I'm imagining this fucking, like, near planetoid-sized thing, like, careening towards the planet. Just... the reverse card's, like, the size of fucking, like, New York City.
Yeah.
It's just... And it, like, blocks out the sun. And everybody's just like, ah! Because everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everybody on the planet knows
Everyone
what a reverse
knows
card
that.
do.
Yeah,
And everybody on the planet gets really mad.
The species would deserve nothing less.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me with the reverse card, Daddy.
It's a shame that games like that, like, seem to promote anger.
Games like that?
Yeah.
Like Uno. Yeah.
Like, I've like been having a weird hankering to play Mario Party.
Oh no.
For a while now, and like, no, that destroys friendships and relationships.
If you go into it if you go into it with, like...
You can't. It's impossible to. You will
Yeah.
always get upset and heated because some stupid bullshit will happen.
Yeah, you always think you're going to go in there like, it's just a game and it's fine, whatever. I'll find the turncoat shit amusing. It'll be fine. And then you get steamrolled and you get really fucking mad.
What happens is that
you're
right in front of the star with enough coins. The next game happens, you lose coins, so you can't afford it, so you have to walk past it. And then someone in the next turn comes up behind you, buys a star, and then the new star spawns right
behind you,
like right at the junction you didn't take. Like you could have gone left, but you went right, and it spawns on the left, and like I would have been, or it spawns right underneath you, and you're standing on the star,
and so you had to
land on it,
right?
So you can't get it.
It's a series of fuck fortunate events. Yeah. Those games are an exercise in pain. Thank you for making me remember, because I just gotten to a point where I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. You just gotta approach it lackadaisical like. It's okay. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Mario Party's never okay.
The Yoshi just rips your lackadaisical attitude out of your hands and slaps it.
He licks it.
He
with his
eats
tongue.
it. He shits it out his ass and throws it in your face.
That's true. That does happen.
What you gonna do with that? Not a goddamn.
And then Bowser laughs at you too. Then he goes blah, blah, blah. I think like there's only one game where Bowser is playable as like a character instead of just
in Mario Party?
Yeah, because like on all the Mario Parties, the Bowser space is like the famous thing, but I'm pretty sure he's playable in one of them, but I can't remember which one.
Yeah, some of the newer ones.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
like 5 or something. Well, the newest one is like kind of like a greatest hits sort of Mario Party, where like they just have a bunch of like levels and mini games from all the different Mario Parties throughout the years, and it's just thrown into one HD, very nice looking game. Looks good.
Do they have the one where you gotta jack off your Wiimote? It's like shaking a can, but you just have to do this.
I don't know, but that'd be funny if you could. That's right, because they have Joy-Cons, so they can do
for the
waggle.
Switch.
They can do waggle shit if they want. Well, some people might be playing with the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, it's about this time that maybe I should pull out the reverse card to this episode, which is, I guess, makes it over.
Or just plays the whole thing in reverse.
Oh shit!
Ada, play the whole thing in reverse.
No!
Oh God! No!
This game say got decision. Så vad säger du är också för I lär upp sig. Heben med oss sett vad det
Now even you know I am a menace. I hand you the secrets to save the entire human race and the entire universe.